to the lesson on how to make a virtual poster using Glogster. This is an example of what you can put together. Everyone will be making a poster on endangered animals for this unit. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down so you can see what's going on. There's images, there's content, there's sound. If you click on this little radio, you'll get a voice. You can incorporate video into your project. Now, because this does go to YouTube, this could cause a problem. However, in Glogster, you can actually upload videos from SchoolTube. So if you notice when I scroll over some of the images, a circle goes around it. That is because if you click on it, it goes to a website. So those are some of the strategies you will be using in this unit. So let's go ahead. What you're going to want to do, I'm going to go ahead and minimize this, is locate a folder called Endangered Animals. Go ahead and select it. Once it's selected, you can right-click and copy, or with it selected, you can click on the Control+C key. Once you copy it, get it somewhere safe on your computer. So for example, I'll go copy it, and in my case, I'm going to go to my C drive. You will probably go somewhere else, like your home drive. And I'll go ahead and paste it, Control-V. Once you've done that, once you've pasted it, go ahead and open it. With the folder open, you can see there's a lot of important documents and examples and folders. For now, let's go ahead and open up the guidelines document. Okay, go ahead and read the directions. Once you've read the directions, we're going to go ahead and start with the investigation. So what you want to do is hold down the Control key to open up that document. Okay, and this is what the document looks like. You're going to go to this website. If you read the directions, it will say go to kidsplanet.org, and you're going to find 4 or more animals to represent in your virtual poster. So I'm going to go ahead and hold down the Control key and go to the website. So with that website open, you can scroll through some of the names that you might want to represent in your poster. So I know I want to represent a killer whale. So I'm going to go ahead and do Control-F and type in killer whale. With it located, I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And I'm going to start reading the site, looking for interesting information to add to my Glog. So what you do, so for example, let's say I come here and I say, the orca or killer whale is a toothed whale and is the largest member of the dolphin family. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in killer whale, and I'm going to put largest of the dolphin family. Notice that is not a complete sentence. And I will come back later and I will put it in a complete sentence. So now I'm going to continue. I'm going to get 3 facts per animal and then 2 reasons they're endangered. So I'm going to go ahead and gather that information and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and I got all the information for all of the 5 animals that I'm going to represent. As you can see, if you look at the killer whale, I provided 3 facts. They're not complete sentences, at least most of them aren't. And then if you look at the number 4 and number 5, those are supposed to be reasons that they're endangered. So one of the reasons that the killer whale is endangered is because of pollution. Now the 5th one is supposed to be a second reason they're endangered, but because pollution was the major reason, I went ahead and expanded on that by saying pollution causes diseases and reproduction problems. So I'm going to go now and turn these into complete sentences. But before I do that, I want to show you something that kids will often do. They'll go to the site. They'll go ahead and locate that site again on the killer whale. And what they'll do is they'll find some information that they find interesting. So say, for example, they want this. They will copy it, the Control-C, and then they'll go back to their document and they'll come in and what they'll do is they'll replace this text. They'll do Control-V. Now automatically I can tell they plagiarized because the formatting is totally off. It's not the same font. But if the kid is clever, I'm going to hit the Enter key and get that number. They will be able to see that Century Gothic size 12 is the font being used. So they'll just come in and they'll replace that. and then they'll come in and change the font so it looks all the same. Now it does not look like that any plagiarism has taken place. However, if I were to come in and grab that information, copy it, Control C, and return to, I'll just click on any browser, I'll just go here, and I'll go ahead and paste that in, the Google search up at the top, and I'm going to hit the Enter key, and sure enough, this is the website that the information was plagiarized from. So you can get caught plagiarizing rather easily. Besides, it's not the right thing to do. We're going to be ethical on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write final sentences so you can see what that looks like. So what I did is I went ahead and I took those 5 pieces of information per animal and turned them into complete sentences. If you want to look at it for an example, all you need to do is go to your guidelines document. In the investigation section, hold down the Control key and go ahead and look at the example, and it will be there for you. So you can look at that for ideas to see what a good sentence looks like. So for now, this concludes the session on making virtual posters using Glogster. Until next time, have a wonderful day.